We're Ken and Allison Bell, and we're here to talk to you today about our experience with Lifegroups. So our first life group that we were part of, we were in Pittsburgh, had just moved there, and our realtor invited us to church with them. And so we visited their church and visited their life group. So the first group meeting that we went to was actually in a bowling alley where we bowled a few frames and got to know the group, and they became really a part of our life. And since that time, we've kept up with them, and we've shared life with these guys. Our experience there is we would meet in someone's home, share a meal, and then share the Word of God and share our lives with each other. So it really was helpful to us.
Sometimes when we met, we'd always eat. Food is always, a big part of it. But sometimes we didn't have a lesson. Sometimes we'd just sit and talk and just pray for each other, and do. We were there for kids' graduations. We just experienced life together. And those friends, we still, even though they're however many miles away, we still maintain contact, and we talk and share what's going on with our lives and their lives. And we consider them lifelong friends. And we'd never have had that if we hadn't had that life group.
It brought us to that church, which was a great experience for us, and spiritually it helped us understand. I know we studied Revelations, was one of the things that we went through with the group, and really meaningful for us.
Yeah. That was the first experience we've had, and then we moved here 3 years ago, and we visited a lot of churches down here, and this church is where we felt most at home. And right away, we connected with some people and got into a life group here, and that has made a huge difference for us spiritually and just socially, to be able to get to know some people here and experience the life experiences here. We do things with them, meet a couple of times a month. We usually have some sort of study going on that we'll do a little homework, maybe just read a chapter in a book or something, and then we discuss it. But we have dinner. We've done some outings. Bowling was one of them. It's just made a difference. It makes a difference in our life. It fulfills a need that we have to have relationships with other people that mean something. They're there when we need something. We can call and say, hey, we need some prayer right now. And they'll show up, they'll pray. We've done Zoom meetings. The technology guy here would run those for us.
Yeah, we didn't slow down when the church first shut down. We continued to meet. We set up a Zoom meeting, and actually we went to once a week as opposed to every other week because we had some extra time on our hands, and we actually covered a lot of material during that time. We had a great online meeting.
And one of the great things about the life groups is that we can set the time we meet. We make it where it's more convenient for all of us, as opposed to, and we're flexible. If somebody says, hey, I'm going to be out of town on our next meeting, or I'm not going to be able to meet, we can move it to a different time where we can all meet and we can all be together. So it gives us everybody's understanding of that, because we all do have lives and have things that we do that aren't all with our life group, although that can be a big focus of it. But that's one of the great things about the life groups, is it's flexible with everybody that's involved.
So if you're on the fence about joining a life group, I encourage you to go ahead and take that first step. For us, it's been a great experience. We have many of the best friends that we have here locally, we've met in life groups.
And the thing about a life group is that it really isn't a lot of people, that you're not, it can be intimidating to walk into a group with 30 people or 40 people. And the great thing about these groups is they're going to be small, and they're not going to be that many people there. So when you start your life group and you have this 5-week experience with it, I think that you will probably have as good a time and a good of experience with it as we have had with our life groups.